me no use me play. Cause I feel move to another. You get them plenty for yonder. Now anything I want I dey order. From a got to London, yeah. That's how them a shake it, yeah, bam bam bam. Getting the moon.
Never.
Remember, it is an annual event.
Yes.
And because you know what you've done, you quickly post your flyer first. We have no problem. Yes, I believe you know what the reason why I'm saying you know what you've done is you are where they called you. You didn't accept, and you went for a Nigerian promoter. Now you finished your flyer was ready, and you quickly posted it on your socials, so that you can use that as a yardstick to criticize them in case they do their flyer later.
Yeah.
Because if you had a good sense of humanity in you, you would have called them to tell, okay, you know what, I can't work with you, or maybe you guys should find someone else.
Period.
But you don't do anything official. Why then do you think they should also have sympathy on you if they want to do their own show? If you were knowledgeable enough to get back to them, I'm sure they'll not even try causing any differences with you.
Yeah.
But if you decide to put somebody in a bad state, destroying their business, because of course they are paying you. Now they voted for you for which you are not calling back.
Yes.
They have to book an artist they didn't plan for. Imagine the cost involved. And now they've done all those stuff. They don't care whether you have a show within that week. They also book it. They will book it the same way. Yes. And this is not bad mountain. This is clear business. 2, because you trusted your brand, any Ghanaian that goes to UK, any Ghanaian artist that goes to UK that wants to have a successful show, always go to this, either one of these 3 names, if not all the 3.
Yes.
Now, you believe these 3 names can help you do your tour. So you go for Nigerians.
And that is how Sally is making it look like.
No. I don't want us to put Sally in the back.
Okay.
The artist believes those 3 people can make a show. He believes the Nigerians can overdo it.
Yeah.
Beautiful suggestion. I like that. Now you are giving the show your date and your venue. Why should you be bothered about someone's date and venue? Why should you be the first person to go for sabotage tag?
Yeah.
You believe, and you see, one thing I don't want Sally to even say is tell us that the Nigerian organizers, they can be able to organize the show very well. Nigerian organizers rely on Ghanaian promoters if they want Ghanaian artists to be on their show. Or
even sometimes when they are leading some of these things and they are not Ghanaians, last they come and rely on.
That's what I'm saying. That's one thing they don't know. See, let me tell you, it is a game of field and interest. You understand? Don't think when a Nigerian artist goes to UK and fills an auditorium, so because the promoter has been able to get to those numbers, he can equally get it for Nigerian artists. That is not how it is. The Nigerian artist promoter that has done that, did it because the Nigerians understand him. Those are his people. You are not one of them. First of all, you are a Ghanaian. You've not even penetrated a state in Nigeria. So using the yardstick to draw to yourself and thinking what he is able to do for a Nigerian artist, he can equally be able to, and that is the reason why Saliman is disrespecting the Ghanaian promoters.
Yes.
Who she should be rather either begging or trying influencing them in a way that will make them even feel a bit of sympathy to help or aid in any way possible. You are rather gaslighting them into, doing something that will cause bad name to our Ghana music industry. Because I don't understand why you pick a Nigerian as a rational human being.
That was really uncalled.
Who is a top presenter in a top station like Multimedia? You pick a Nigerian promoter over a Ghanaian promoter because of an artist. You pick a Nigerian promoter, somebody, and you see, I love what Kuka tried to do on that show.
Okay.
Kuka was trying to make her know that you came to Ghana, killed people, and ran away because you saw when you come and do your next event, a lot of court issues will follow you.
Yeah.
So you decide to run away because of the people that died at that event.
Which event are you talking about?
Afro Nation. Because you want to do that event.
Okay.
Quickly, Sunny Man was trying to intercept. You shouldn't be saying that.
Okay. On the Afro Nation part.
Yeah. Me understood where Coca was coming. Coca was supporting the idea because of the MPP side. You know, their government was in power when they took the Afro Nation.
Yes.
You understand? That's why it hurts them. So he's really not again. He's not for them like that. What I said. So Coca was.
I remember the Afro Nation.
Yes, he was playing the MPP card in there. But that is also a truth because yes, they killed people, and because they were trying to run away from the laws, that was why they said they've left Ghana. Nice. Because if they would have done the next show, they would have come to account for what happened at that ground.
The previous show.
Yes, and they don't know what, so they've taken everything out. And I'm sure it will take some years before they come back. They'll definitely come back. Because I'm not sure they can
come back in a different skin though.
Yes,
that you already know.
You understand? So if you watch that and then you Sally Man say you prefer a Nigerian promoter to a Ghanaian for a Ghanaian artist.
And again,
now look at the tour. The tour. How many Nigerian artists have you seen there? It's not only Stonebwoy.
Yeah.
Which state in Nigeria has Stonebwoy conquered? Why? You see, and let me say this. Sally Man is doing something now that will come back next month to haunt her. What do I mean by this? You are setting Stonebwoy up for ridicule in case, which we, God forbid, it doesn't happen. But if it should happen, normally we wouldn't be bothered because we understand there was a clash.
Yeah.
But when you set him up against a Ghanaian promoter, and we all as Ghanaians go and stand behind the promoter, and it doesn't go well because you were fully behind the Nigerian promoter. You force Ghanaians to now tease and make fun of the artists, which is something we have all been against. In fact, the first time we talked about this issue, we said this is one of the things reasons why we don't want it to happen like that, because it can cause serious troll against the artists and reduce their brand.
Yes. And again, our event industry in London as a whole.
Yes.
Personally, do you know one of the things that I was not happy Sally mentioned that? No. Oh, Alodia that show within 1,000 and Aquaba UK that shows within 1,000 to 1,005. Charlie,
800.
That was a total lie. That was a total lie. Alodia has been doing Ghana Music Awards for how long? Alodia has been doing Independence for how long? In fact, Alodia, when Castro was alive, Alodia was doing big shows at a certain O2 Academy. It's at a place called Elephant and Castle in London.
Wow, see.
Which is about 4,000.
Wow, see.
They have been doing all these shows there.
And the whole multimedia is watching.
And you guys are making Alodia look like he's an NIMBY.
Why? Because of a Nigerian promoter.
Ghana Music Awards UK, I think multimedia is a partner to the event.
And you are watching your own person.
And it says Dennis does show between 1,000 and 1,005. You guys should go online right now. Google Party in the Park videos.
Charlie.
Google Party in the Park pictures. And see if that is 1,005, 1,000 and 1,000. What's it? 1,000 to 1,005.
800 to 1,000. 800 to 1,000.
No, she said the Aquaba owned the edge between 1,000 to 1,005. Sally's Alodia's own is rather than one between 800 to 1,000.
Honestly, it's very sad.
Charlie, that was very sad. Trust me.
And as a presenter, look at yourself as a host. You are aligning with you are bringing out false narrative, aligning with one particular person and pushing a Nigerian agenda on a Ghanaian TV station. Hey,
that was some
multimedia.
That was some way. We don't intend to say much here, but sometimes there are some information or details that you are not supposed to let them go out, because when they go out, the kind of damage and disruption they put out there, they are just too much. Our Ghanaian promoters in London, trust me, as it stands now, when you go to the diaspora, from Canada to America to Europe, there is nowhere in the world that Ghanaians have solid event promoters than London. There is nowhere. You can look around. Even last year that Ghanaian events abroad were booming. Which country did it boom? It boomed in London. Not in America, not in Europe, not in Canada. It was in London, like back-to-back shows. So today, if we are because of the misunderstanding between an artist, which I think there were ways that they could have solved, but they could not solve it. You make them look like they are non-entities, they've done nothing, they are not growing, and they have not impacted positively to Ghanaian artists. Hey, that is painful.
These are
no,
people,
that is really painful.
These are people who even go outside
really
their own budget to fund for certain artists that
that is really painful, because I know
how you are treating them.
These promoters, most Ghanaian artists, they were the people who gave them their first international experience,
including the artists she signed with.
Of course,
including the artists she signed with.
Of course,
the artist you are signing with got his first breakthrough travel in UK through the same Alodia you are trying to sabotage.
I think
you are calling names on TV. That
was a great disservice to the promoters in London. Whatever happened, they have to be apologized to. In fact, we have to say, oh, we are sorry.
Yeah,
it was something we didn't intend to put that way, but it came out like that.
And honestly,
they have to be apologized to.
If Mann doesn't have her presenting skills, she will always be coming on the show to apologize, because misinformation are getting serious.
Allegedly.
Yeah, that is the only escape route. But the misinformation, because when you say it and we go online, we don't find it like that. Then who should we trust? We are watching TV to learn from you. It is a place that you are supposed to give credible information. And look at what you are doing. And it's not just a small platform.
Wow.
They didn't prepare for that subject.
You're right.
So they have no moral right. And as a pundit, one thing I've studied on the job, if you don't have a lot of knowledge on a field, you don't talk too much about it. It is better or it's best you leave the commentary for those who have more knowledge to share.
Yeah.
And yet actually, because of TV so camera so into also share of mind. That is where you have court cases, you have Asante Henry calling you. If you speak against, like in those instances where you speak against higher authority, you should understand times and seasons.
Yeah.
If you don't know the discussion on board, oh okay, is that really the details? Oh, okay, then I think I'm not really privy to it. So I'll rather go and check on it, and then this if later this topic comes out, then you just pass it on to the next person. And here by force, say yabo di asimesi kasa. Inti by force, the show trim need the awati obeka. We all know what Sally did over there was totally wrong. I mean, to even bring out the case, bad-mouthing one person and making one person look like an angel. Look, this industry, to see even an image on TV is not an easy joke. So I'll be one of the last people to try and damn someone's effort. That is why anytime I want to speak about one person against the other, I try to put out their positive before speaking against that negative thing we see in them or they put out.
Yeah. I know that.
You are a media person and you look at Alodia, Dennis, look at the senior men involved, these three people.
Do you know the danger?
No.
The danger here is that now Sally is pitching them against Stoneboy.
Yes.
Sally is now making it look like, oh, so these people have an agenda. Alodia even called Stoneboy that he wanted Stoneboy to be on the show, and Stoneboy said no. And you see that information, I think on this platform, we've even tried explaining it.
Yes. And you see, she said something in that I would like to correct. I love the fact that now she's learned how to use the word it is alleged. But then again,
allegedly,
it still doesn't take out the fact that nobody from Alodia's camp called Stoneboy to partner him for his beam concert tour.
Yeah, the upper running.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was the discussion? The discussion was Alodia called him to use that program of his, which is an annual program. Now, this is the narration. And I believe this part of it will be cut so that people can understand it very well.
I know, right?
This is the narration. The Stoneboy was called and offered their platform, which is an annual event.
Yes.
That, you know what, we are supposed to hold this event annually. But we realize
we know that also, yes, you'll be doing this.
And because of the album, you'll be following it up with the tour. So why don't we put you as the lead act for this album? So you use our place as a stop as part of your album tour.
And sometimes people do. when artists are doing talks like that, they go to some promoters to do this with.
Yes. It doesn't change anything.
True.
Now, you have been spoken while you told the people you get back to them. Get back to them, Oman Tonka. They are businessmen. They can't wait for you. If you watch, and viewers, I want you to take time and go through this. Watch last year, March 2024. You realize it fell on a Saturday.
Yeah.
So it was morally right for them to hold the host. It was a Saturday or a Sunday?
It was a Sunday.
A Sunday.
Yeah, it was a Sunday.
So it was morally right for them to host the Independence event
on that
Sunday because it was a weekend.
Yeah.
Now this year it falls on a Wednesday or a Thursday.
No, I think it's a Friday this year.
It's Wednesday or Thursday, one of them. Yes.
Okay.
And falling midweek, it is only prudent that as
it's a Thursday.
Yes,
indeed, yeah.
As a reasonable promoter, you can't do a show on a Wednesday, which is a weekday.
Yeah.
Between Saturday and Sunday, which day is the nearest to weekend?
Oh, ideal.
Ideal to weekend, which is Saturday. We know, and look at the target audience. You want to call out Ghanaians living in the UK.
Yeah.
You know Ghanaians living in the UK don't joke with their religious background. So there's no way you do a show on a Sunday that you get the necessary numbers.
That'd be that.
Especially knowing very well there's a free Saturday and a free Sunday.
Yes.
So no promoter will choose the Sunday over the Saturday. So if he has done all this analysis, he calls you, you told him that you get back to him. You make somebody call him. And you never got back with any call.
Fact.
And he decides to go and call another top artist to fill the void.
Yeah. This is your boy, Wale Music TV. Send subscribe my channel. So wanna subscribe him. If you wanna click bell no do. Na me the video be out tomorrow. I want the first person to share. If you wanna drop a comment was so. Wale Music TV, yes, Shatta Wale ni TV, I more Shatta Wale ni news. Na update, everything be a friend Shatta Wale who be a once a back on the more platform do. Into bomb more than subscribe, next share, no blender, and I was still who edumede in Wale Music TV. Video be able post on what had they be a by Shatta Wale. Into say, Shatta Wale no fan could send their blender better good news. Blend never share, never subscribe, no blender, and I was still who edumede in the more platform do. Video be able post on had they be a by Shatta Wale. Inti say ejun di day Shatta Wale fan kote dia blend better good news by Shatta Wale. Ne bomb dana share. No blender and our sister. Who edumede di Wale Music TV. Thank you.